Good day to all of you children. Today in this video we will take up the remaining sums of exercise 1. We have finished up to sum number 10 in the previous video. Then the next two sums are, suppose A and B are two sets. A intersection X and B intersection X is null set for some set X. Maybe there is some set X such that A and X intersection and B and X also intersection is null set. That means A and X don't have any element in common. B and X also don't have any element in common. We have to think like this. A union X is same as B union X. So we have to show that A equal to B. So children, if you have to prove two sets to be equal, I have told you that first we prove A subset of B and then we prove B subset of A. To prove A subset of B, we will take some element in A and show it is present in B, therefore A subset B. Then we take some element in B and show it is present in A, therefore B subset of A. And therefore A subset B and B subset A implies A equal to B. That will be our strategy. That has been our strategy always whenever we want to prove two sets to be equal. So we begin over here. Given to me is A intersection X is null set, B intersection X is null set, A union X is equal to B union X. I have to prove A equal to B. Proof. So let A belong to A. So that means A does not belong to X because A intersection X is null set. So whatever is in A cannot be X. Implies A not in A, A belongs to A but A not in X, but A is present in one of the sets, A or X. If any element is present in at least one set, it has to be present in union also. So that means A belongs to A union X, because A belongs to B. Now A union X is same as B union X, so that means A belongs to B union X because of given condition. We write like this. So when A belongs to B union X, that means it can be either in B or in X. It is not necessary it will be present in both. No. Union means it can be either in B or in X. So this means A belongs to B or A belongs to X. But A is not in X. We have the point over here. Already said. Already we have proved A is not in X because A intersection X is null set. That implies A can be only in B. So A belongs to A has proved A belongs to B. Therefore, A belongs to A has proved A belongs to B. Therefore, A subset of B. Then, suppose B belongs to B. That means B does not belong to X. Since B intersection X is null set. So that implies B at least belongs to B union X because B is in B, in union it will come. That means B belongs to A union X also because of the given property. So that means B belongs to A or B belongs to X. That means B only belongs to A because B does not belong to X. Proved. We have proved over here B does not belong to X. Therefore, B belongs to B has proved B belongs to A. Therefore, B subset of A. So B subset A and A subset B. From these two we get A equal to B. Like this. Find sets A, B, C such that intersection of each of them is null set. Not a null set means they should have something in common. A, B should have something in common. B and C should have something in common. Their intersection should not be a null set. A, C should have something in common. But A, B, C, nothing should have in common. So we can children very easily draw a Venn diagram and take this question. We have to suggest a set. So what we do is this is A, this is B, this is C. Supposing A, B, C, X, Y, Z. That's it. Don't put anything over here. So A intersection B is there X, B intersection C is there Z, A intersection C is there Y, and nothing in common. So what will be set A? X Y. What will be set B? B X Z. What will be set C? C Y Z. Like this we get the required suggestion of the sets satisfying these conditions. Please pause and copy, children. So, two more sums are there, children. There is a school where there are 600 students. So, I write NS equal to 600. Out of those 600 students, people taking tea are 150. I call them as NT. Number of people taking tea. Number of people taking coffee is 225. Number of people taking both of them means intersection, that is 100. So C union T means either taking coffee or tea, and dash means neither taking coffee nor tea. So if you want to find out people or students neither taking coffee nor tea, that they should be outside the sets of coffee and tea. That means that will be C union T dash. We have to find out that. So it's very easy with the help of Venn diagram, children. You make a Venn diagram like this. So this is the set of coffee students and tea students. This is total universe. Total intersection is how much? 100. How many take coffee? 225. Out of 225, 100 are here. So 125 remain over here. How many take tea? 150. 100 are here. So here 50. So 125 plus 100, 225. 225 plus 50, 275. And there were 600. So 600 minus 125 minus 100 minus 50. That is 600 minus 275. So this will be 325. This will be NC union T dash. So 600 minus this is 225, 275, right, like this, 275, and this will be 325. So there are 325 people outside this set. That means 325 people are there who neither take coffee nor tea, like this we do. Then there are 100 people who can speak Hindi, 50 people who can speak English, 25 people who can speak both. H union E dash is 0. That means there is no person outside Hindi and English set. That means everybody can speak at least one language. How many people are there in the group total? So we make a thing like this. This is you, this is Hindi, and this is English. No person outside. Interaction is 25. Hindi is 100, so here there will be 75. English is 50, so here there will be 25. So how many people are there in the group, children? 75 plus 25 plus 25 plus 0. So number of people in the group as per the Venn diagram, 75 plus 25 plus 25 plus 0, that is 125. Totally 125 people are there in the group. Please copy. Please copy. So now the next question is there, children. There is a group of people of 60, NU is 60. H newspaper, maybe the Hindu, is being read by 25 people. Times is being read by 26 people. And Indian Express being read by 26 people. So Hindu paper, Times of India and Indian Express, like that, H, T and I. 9 people read both H and I. 11 read both H and T, Hindu and Times of India. 8 read Times of India and Indian Express. 3 read all the 3 newspapers. How many people read at least one newspaper? And how many people are there who are reading exactly one newspaper? Exactly one. So, children, what we do? We draw the Venn diagram, as you know. This is the easiest method to do the sums. Let us make a big like this. U. Total 60 people over here. This is for Hindu. This is for Times. And this is for Indian Express. I told you, first of all, fill up the intersection. So what is the intersection of all the 3? It is given to me as 3. I write 3 over here. H intersection T is this region. How much is that? 11. Out of 11, 3 are gone, so here 8 remain. This is T intersection I. T intersection I is 8. Out of 8, 3 gone over here, so 5 remain over here. This is H intersection I. H intersection I. H intersection I is 9. Out of 9, 3 gone here, so 6 remain here. Now, how many are reading Hindu? 25. Out of 25, 11 and 17 gone over here. 8 plus 3, 11, 11 plus 6, 17. 17 are here and 25 total. So 8 will remain here. Times is read by 26 people, you can see. Out of that, 11 and 5, 16 are here. So here 10 will remain. Indian is read by 26 people. Out of those 26 people, 9 and 5, 14 are here. So find the 8, 8 and 6, 14 out of 26. So here there will be 12. Now let us add them, children. 8 plus 10, 18, 18 plus 12, 30, 36, 44, 49, 52. 52 are inside the circle. Totally 60 people. So here are 8. At least one newspaper, how many? All the sum of this. So I can make out number of people inside H, union T, union I. That will be 8 plus 10 plus 12. That is exactly one newspaper. Then exactly 2. 6 plus 8 plus 5 and exactly 3. So that I called as 52. Then we want exactly one newspaper. How do we write exactly one newspaper? Only H, only T, only I. So how do we write it, children? We write it as like this. Only H means H intersection T dash intersection I dash, or it is H intersection T, first dash on T and I, then H and T. So only Indian Express, or it can be now dash came on T dash and I dash, then H dash. So H dash intersection T intersection I dash. So first we left out H for dash, then I and then T. So this is the meaning of exactly one. So only H, only I, only T. So either this or this or this. So exactly one newspaper. So how many in this region? Only H, 8. How many here? Only I, 12 people. And here 10. So that becomes how much? 30. If they would have asked us exactly two newspapers, so this and this and this. Exactly 2 means what? Understand or understand, children? Exactly 2. So that means N. H intersection T intersection I dash. Only H and T. Or H dash intersection T intersection I. Only T and I. So first dash on I, then on dash on H, and then on T. Like this, we write exactly 2. And this will be equal to how much? H and T, 8. T and I, that will be 5. And H and I, 6. So this will be 19. You have to think like this. Please pause and copy, children. Please pause and copy. So now the last sum is there, children. There are 3 products A, B, C. It is found that 21 like A, 26 like B, 29 like C product. A and B is liked by 14 people. A and C is liked by 12 people. B and C liked by 14 people. And 8 people like all the 3 products. So how many like only C? So again we make a Venn diagram, children. It is very easy. You have to only fill up the areas. So this is A supposing, this is B, and this is C. First of all, fill up intersection. How much? 8. A and B, how many people? 14. Out of 14, 8 are already here, so 6 over here remaining. A and C is 12. A and C is 12. 8 here, so 4 here. B and C, 14. 8 are here, so 6 here. In A, 21 people are there. Out of those 21 people, 14 and 18 are here, so 3 will remain over here. In B, there are 26 people. Out of those 26, C 12 and 8, 20 are here. There will be 6 remaining here. In C, there are 29 people. 29 means 12 and 18 over here. So there will be remaining 11. How many left? Only C, this much. So only C means how do I write it? A dash intersection B dash intersection C, and that is 11 I can see from the Venn diagram. So this completes your textbook, children. In the next video we will take up some difficult levels for JEE like this. Thank you and God bless you.